got over it once again, whilst being in a constant low mood state. I thought about a lot of things, about why people perceive me differently and how traumatising and stressful it is to have been excluded for having autism, attention deficit disorder and potentially executive dysfunction. The amount of anguish this brings me is immeasurable. It is hurtful living each day knowing that because of a variable I can't control, that alone didn't choose, I am actively excluded and rejected for it. And this is why my empathy is just... it's everywhere. Earlier, someone shared with me a YouTube channel called Special Books by Special Kids. It's a channel which spreads awareness of various syndromes, diseases, dysfunctions, pretty much anything that would be considered a rare physical disability or something else. Also worth noting that it's also just a channel for acceptance, and yeah, I think most people who like these videos and watch it generally accept people. I do too, of course. I was watching this channel in one of my darkest moments and I saw the two most popular videos. They took me out of my low mood right away, because it helped me realise that regardless of how we look and how we act, we're still human at the end of the day. And that gives me the confidence to forcibly insert myself into social situations with neurotypical people, which I've interpreted as people without normal disabilities. I could be wrong there, I might have said that wrong. Just people without disabilities. The point is, society does a disservice to itself. Whenever mental health awareness week arrives, I just roll back my eyes. People are so wildly uneducated, and capitalism is so prevalent that the actual mental health problems and the sources of those problems are completely ignored. For example, autistic people are more likely to commit suicide. Myself being autistic and suicidal, I can explain this. See, obsessive thoughts and fixations that cause this to happen. When you actively exclude people like me, or worse off than me, you cause us to feel suicidal. Not everyone, but a majority and majority do. Admittedly, the reasons aren't always social, but they usually are, and it just makes us feel like shit. I was talking to a friend in Discord about dating, and only briefly. And I want this topic to be brief too, because I feel a lot of anguish on this topic. I was happy to date or even provide things for people who are just really unhappy in life or really unlucky. Speaking about the channel I mentioned earlier, and I don't mean this to be creepy, I mean as a gesture of kindness. I could hug and kiss these people, and even go further. I'll do that out of kindness. Weirdly enough, I feel as though neurotypicals are the most selfish people on the planet, because they haven't had the hardships we have. They've never been broken to the point of depression or suicide, whereas we have. Also clarifying the last thing, consent can only be done with consent. And I think I mentioned it later, but just because someone's disabled, it doesn't mean they can't consent. It doesn't mean they're like a child in an adult's body. What I was meant to say is, in the end, when you get to knowing these people, be it a burn victim or a rare disorder, or maybe even schizophrenic, they're actually still people, deep down. I'd go a step further and say more serious things like people with strange disorders or fetishes that could harm people are still people. There is no one single trait in a human that excludes them from being human. I think that's really the most important takeaway here. That's why every life matters at the end, in the end, and has a strong emotional value. Not the capitalist idea that as long as they can give a corporation money until the day they die, they're fine. Humans at the end of the day are human, regardless of traits, regardless of what you think of them. How you act with them or for them is important, but remember that violence never gets us anywhere. Just throwing at the end here, probably a link in the description. There's a video of our channel someone recommended to me called Expectations. It's called Disability and Sex, and it's important that if one sees us, I don't know why I didn't write more on this, but pretty much it debunks myths and spreads awareness that, you know, you should be looking out for these people. Like, stop fucking, if you're neurotypical, stop seeking people who are, well, not neurodivergent and, you know, not disabled. Just try talking to people who are, and see where that goes. That's my best advice. Because I've dated people who are normal, and they say I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. And I think some of them say they don't even notice that. So, you know, just stop ignoring us, please.